Welcome back to lesson 9 of the 0xSplits project tutorial. This is the coding track. I'm Sweetman.eth, reporting live from Argentina in Buenos Aires. This is lesson 9 where we're going to be distributing funds from a splits contract. So the goal of this lesson is going to be when you click the distribute funds button, it will distribute the funds of a given 0xSplit that you have just created. Let's get started. So if we're on the main branch of the project repo, let's check out the README to figure out how we get started with this lesson. Lesson 9 tells us to check out the branch. So we will check out the branch. Then it says to open up our code base. So we will open up our code base. Once the code base is open, we can run yarn start to start up our app. Once we've got our app started up, we will see the shell of our initial project. So at this point, your goal is to make it so that when you'll want to create a new split first and then put that split contract into our distribution of funds. So let's go ahead and create a split. Once this split is created, we can put the address into the distribute funds. And then we're almost set up to let you go with your project. Alright, so now that we have the contract address, the goal of this lesson is so that when you click the distribute funds button, it opens up MetaMask and has you sign a transaction. Right now it does not allow us to distribute the funds, so I'm going to go ahead and go hands off. It's your turn to take over. Your goal is to follow the instructions in the README so that when you click distribute funds, it will distribute the funds from the given split address. If you've got any questions, you can just click play and watch what I'm about to do. But for now, I recommend pausing the video, going ahead and trying this on your own. And if you hit any barriers or if you complete it and want to see how I do it, then resume the video. Go ahead and try to enable distribute funds following the instructions in the README. Go ahead, pause the video now, and try to do this lesson. Alright, if you are still here or if you just came back, congratulations on finishing the lesson. Let me show you how I would do this lesson. So the next step, we need to fill in the missing methods in our splits.js. So let's open up splits.js inside of utils. Looks like we've got this distribute eth method that we need to fill in. And it looks like it's outlined where we can find that info right here. So let's open up a new tab and go to that URL. And here we can see the distribute eth method is called by passing in an address, then a set of accounts, a set of percent allocations, a distributor fee, and a distributor address. We already have all those pieces of information, so let's just call our contract. So we'll go contract.distribute eth split accounts percent allocations distributor fee distributor address. And now you might be wondering to yourself, hey, we're dealing with Polygon. Why are we calling the distribute eth method? Great question. The distribute eth method is actually going to distribute the native gas token of whatever blockchain you're deployed on. In our case, we will be distributing not ETH, but Matic, and in particular Mumbai Matic. So this should now work for us. Let's give it a shot by trying to click distribute funds. Looks like we now have a circular progress bar. And now we can successfully call this distribute command. So it looks like we were just successful with the distribution of the funds. We can verify by checking out this latest transaction. And it looks like we have been included in a block, so in a short while we will get funds. While we're waiting, I want to look up this contract in 0xSplits and actually add some funds into it. So I'm going to go to the app for 0xSplits. And now I'm going to search for this address. It truncates all the addresses, so here is the contract. So I'll click on this contract, and it looks like right now we don't have any funds in this contract, so let's go ahead. Even though 49 seconds ago we did successfully distribute, but there wasn't any Matic to distribute, so let's add some Matic. If you don't have any Matic, you can head over to the Polygon faucet and then get some. You can try entering in your splits contract address. I have not had any luck getting the faucet to work with the contract address, so the alternative is put in your own address into the faucet, receive some tokens, and then you can manually send your Matic there. So I'm going to manually send some Matic. I'm going to send 0.01 Matic. I'm going to send it with high gas. Confirm that. Now we're pending. Alright, looks like we have successfully sent our Matic. We should be able to confirm that here in the 0xSplits interface. We can see that we've received that 0.01 Matic already. And so now, instead of clicking the distribute here on the app, let's try doing it in our app. Let's try distributing those funds again. Nice. Now the transaction has gone through, so let's view it on a block scanner. It's been included in a block, so we'll wait till this goes through to be able to see what happened, but in the meantime, looks like it's already updated. Our balance has already been distributed, so there is no balance in it right now. We distributed our 0.01 Matic, and now I can view up here in my own balance that I have 0.01 Matic. So we've successfully distributed from our own app. We can view here that we did call the distribute command with all of the proper inputs, and we have updated the state of the contract to distribute those funds. So this lesson is now done. There's only one more lesson left, and that's going to be to withdraw your funds. You can see in this transaction there were no tokens actually moved into my personal wallet. So in the final step, we will add a withdraw button on the screen so that I can click that to claim any ETH, or in our case, Matic, that has been stored for us in the contract. If you've got any questions, you can reach out to me on any social media site at sweetman.eth or sweets.eth. That's it. Tune in for the next lesson. This is Sweets, signing off.